Yes, welcome to DC Economics. So we are going to discuss on DC economies of scale. By the way, what is DC economies of scale? This is among the part that involves in production. In simple terms, DC economies of scale, these are the disadvantages that a firm experiences whenever they expand the scale of production. DC economies of scale is the opposite of economies of scale. So under DC economies of scales, when a firm expands production, there are different disadvantages that the firms may incur. So this include increase in the cost of production. So when a firm expand the size of production, there are different disadvantages that the firms incur. This include increase in cost. When a firms expand, there are various costs which increases, such as increase in cost of distributing the large amount of output it produces, increases in the cost of operations and administration, increase in amount of money for wages for the additional staff, increase in the cost of marketing its output through the advertising, market research, and sales promotions, and increase in the cost of buying inputs due to the increase in their demand. Another disadvantage is, apart from increase in cost, another disadvantage of a firm's experiencing whenever they expand the scale of productions include difficulty in controlling production. As a firm expands, it produces large amount of output, which may be difficult to be controlled by the management. This may lead to wastage of some resources in the production process, theft or lower availability of goods produced, together with maybe overproduction and so forth. So when a firm expands the scale of production, it may actually enter into a problem of controlling that particular production, because you'll be having many staffs, many resources, but also difficulty in management and control of labor. As a firm expands the scale of production, it becomes bigger. So the firm becomes bigger, so it employs more workers who become very difficult to control and also need additional supervision, hence increase the wage cost. Apart from difficulty in management and control of labor, we have another diseconomies of scale, that is market diseconomies. As a firm expands, it produces a large amount of output, which may bring problems in finding market. In such case, now the firms may be forced to use a lot of resources to market their products. So the resources will be used in advertisements, that sales promotions, market research, together with distribution facilities and so forth. But also the financial diseconomies is also another diseconomies of scale. So when a firm expands, it needs additional funding, that is working capital, which may not be readily available, and therefore force a firm to borrow from the financial institution. So this will actually increase the burden of debt in terms of interest rate. Apart from financial diseconomies, we have another diseconomies of scale known as technical diseconomies. And what is known as technical diseconomies is that when the firm expands the size of the production, may mean now employing on advanced or sophisticated technology, which may be very expensive to buy and to operate. Also, after a certain time, the machines will undergo wear and tear, and thus increase now the cost of maintenance of it. So most of the large sophisticated technology that are employed will become wear and tear in the long run. So there will be another cost that will incur on repairing them. Another diseconomies of scale is diseconomies of division of labor. The increase in size of the firm necessitates the need of division of labor and specialization, which lead to increase in the cost of paying specialists who are employed in different areas of specializations or processes. But also another diseconomies of scale is diseconomies of standardized products. As a firm expands, it tends to produce high standardized products which cannot cater for individuals' tastes and preferences. So now this forces a firm to use a lot of resources in advertisement so as to try to persuade the consumers to buy the product. But also the last factor we are going to discuss here about the diseconomies of scales is about diseconomies of bureaucratic decision making. A large scale firms tend to be bureaucratic in decision making because of the complexity of the nature of the management. Large number of decision makers, large number of departments, and a lot of procedures which should be followed. So this affects the firms in a number of ways, such as delay in decision making, failing to adapt quickly to changing demand and supply conditions, and the monetary cost of holding meetings, such as buying some of the stationery and allowances paid to managers whenever they meet in a number of meetings for the sake of making decisions. So these costs are incurred because of these economies of scale. So after saying so, that's marked the end. Thank you for listening, and I welcome you once again to DC Economics. Don't forget to watch on other videos and subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.